Ooh. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, I think this is probably like a crazy time to hop on. Hey, Miss Wanza. I'm trying to figure out what's the prime time for Periscope. Hey, y'all. Hola, hola. Hey. Hi, honey bun. You made it home?
Mm-hmm.
You say hi, Periscopers. We're on Periscope. You say hey, Miss Jeanette.
Hi.
Yes, this is my mini me.
Look at her.
Say hi. Look, everybody says hi from Atlanta. Hi. Hey, hey, you guys. All right, so I'm sitting here in the office. Today was Declutter My Life Day 1.
Mama,
Yes.
could I go to Elbo's house?
We're going to Houston. Are you going with me to Houston?
Yeah.
Hey, from Houston. So listen, y'all. Listen. Here's why your workspace is so important if you work from home. Your environment inspires you. And if you're in a cluttered environment, your mind is cluttered and you feel like you can't think. You feel overwhelmed. You feel just the brain congested per se, right? And I've been looking on Periscopes. Yes, we are live. I have been, oh, you're fine. You can bang all you want. I've been looking on Periscopes, right? Periscopes. I've been looking on Pinterest, and I had a vision of what I wanted my office to look like. And I would buy all the stuff,
Mama,
but I didn't have,
could you show them my mermaid tail?
oh, just a few hours. Are you talking about real estate lady at 6 p.m.?
Mommy,
Huh?
could you show them my mermaid tail? So put the camera.
Not right now, Chloe. This is not what, no, Chloe.
This is what it looks like.
Okay, she wants y'all to see her mermaid tail.
So this is the monofin. Sorry, Mom.
Okay.
It's like the basic to keep the tail from flopping.
Yes, this is
And
my
then
little
the
mermaid.
second part is the tail.
She's like such a mermaid tail. Yes, they said, oh.
I begged my mom since I was a little girl for a mermaid tail. I begged her for a long time, and this is my Christmas wish.
Awesome. They said you're so beautiful. So Chloe, tell them, how does the office feel since you've come home and you're walking in? Like, what does it feel like to you?
So, it mostly feels like I am in somebody else's house.
It feels like she's in somebody else's house. Her name is Chloe too. Yeah, I love the name Chloe. So guys, my office space, I didn't realize how cluttered it was. All right. I had this bookshelf in here. I was just telling Jeanette all the stuff I had in. I had this bookshelf, right? And then I had that bookshelf in here. And then I had this file cabinet and another file cabinet. I had all this stuff. Yeah, we're getting it back in order. But y'all, we finally got the hallway a little cleaned up. I recorded earlier that when we pulled all this stuff out of my office, it looked like I was a hoarder. The only difference is I was a clean, very well organized hoarder. Everything was in its proper place, right? Everything was pushed in shelves and packaged here and packaged there. And what happens, guys, is we accumulate so much stuff. You guys know that I love books. And so I ended up clearing out. I got like a pile of books and stuff to get rid of. But many of you don't understand why you can't think straight. You don't understand why you're not inspired. And listen, not everybody has an office. I remember when I first got started working from home, we had a 2-bedroom apartment, no, a 1-bedroom apartment with no furniture. So my office desk was a card table that somebody loaned us because we couldn't afford furniture. And I was sharing last night on the Periscope. I said, I remember doing YouTube videos facing the wall because I didn't want anybody to see my background because my couch was given to us, and every time we sat down, it would collapse. And it was very poor, right? But we've grown to where we have an office space now. And one of the things that I have a goal is that when I walk in my office, I'm inspired to work. I have clarity. It does. It reflects emotional clutter. And I feel like in my head, I feel like I had all these ideas, but I couldn't get it out. And the reason why is because you're surrounding yourself with so much noise that you just can't see. Like I was going through all these binders I have of notes. And I told Jeanette, I said, I feel like I can see all the money I've spent, but I have them piled away in folders. And the reality is a lot of stuff is in my head. I know it. Just do it. So I started kind of I'm releasing stuff, guys, starting releasing things. And we have pictures now. A lot of stuff, we bought a few key pieces, but she's coming in here now and she's organizing. So we went and got a carpet today. Y'all see that carpet? So we got the carpet today from IKEA for like $100. And then, yeah, so we're slowly, she's like fixing the wall, and it's slowly coming together, but we're creating a space so that it can inspire me. And so I had all these like notes on the wall, right? So I told Jeanette, I said, do whatever you want to do. She said, do you need these? I said, well, I like to visually see things. So what she did is she put them all on the wall behind me. But I said, I think that's going to make me feel overwhelmed. So I might end up tearing all that stuff down because it's just so much stuff. But
I think if you frame it,
well, I don't need all that. It's like a guide, but some of that stuff is going to come down. Like my launch strategy is important.
You need to find a journal that you put all your notes in.
Oh God, I have so many journals, Jeanette. I have so many journals. So yeah, guys, find something, create a space that inspires you. Yours may not be a full-blown office. It might be a corner of your house, right? I've been there too, where you have a corner of your house as your office, and your desk is piled up with papers, bills, unopened bills. It might be notes that you've taken, a bunch of sticky notes, reminders of this, reminders of that. Just start going through, guys, and do an essential decluttering as often as possible. Like I noticed the more I go through these books, the more I pull them and say, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. And one of the things that I'm challenging myself to do is I'm looking at all these books that I've collected over the years. Y'all know I love to read. Is I'm going to set a goal to read a book maybe once every 2 weeks and put the books that I have on my shelf in my reading calendar so that I can say, okay, I got this book from T.D. Jakes called Reposition Yourself. If I'm going to keep it, put it on the book calendar, and next week we're going to start repositioning yourself. And after that, I got Joel Osteen, It's Your Time, right? Sometimes we buy stuff because we like the person, but we don't use it. So you got to make a decision. Use it or lose it. Use it or let it go. I just have so much stuff. And why we think we got to keep buying more stuff, I don't know. You know, I tell this a lot. I love to watch Tiny House. Because I think it's such a huge, drastic change of the huge concept of minimalization. And when I watch Tiny House, you see people get rid of their years worth of stuff, right? To fit into 200 square feet. And I told my husband, I said, I want a tiny house. And I would like a house or RV, right? I want to travel the world. Like, I don't have to live in big spaces. Give me experiences, y'all. I don't want expenses. You know, it's just what I love. I love travel. So don't be Are you smirking when you walk by? I'm about to say, are you smirking at me, boy? My husband doesn't think that I can. Don't please refrain that information. So my husband was like, how would you ever fit into a tiny house? Like, how would you ever? All this stuff you got that you refuse to let go. And so what I have to do is have a tiny house psychology. If we were to move into 200 square feet, what would I keep and what would go? It's not happening, but what you think, babe? What you think, Chunga? Yes, sweetheart. Yeah, I don't know if it's charged. Yes, my wife has the same idea. Yeah, my husband's like, we would never live in a tiny.
You all know me, the funniest lady.
She is so ready for her. Oh, I don't know where your iPad is. It's not up here, babe.
Dad,
So anyway,
you know where my iPad is?
guys, there's this book out. Look, I'm telling y'all to get another book as I tell you to declutter your life from your books. But it was really popular. That's so not right with kids and all they give you dirty looks all day. But this book is going around. It's called The Life of Minimalism or something like that. It's like a really big deal from this lady in Japan. And they teach you how to release stuff. Release stuff. We have to ask ourselves, what are we hoarding and why? What are we emotionally attached to that's holding us back and why? And so I had to look at these books, right? And I said, okay, I love my books, but what am I emotionally attached to? Why do I have all these books? To live in 200 square feet is not real. Look, I only saw one black person trying to do that tiny house. I ain't seen too many black people trying to do that. Oh God! But I would do it. I would do it. But sometimes there's a psychological attachment, right? So with me having these books, do I feel like I'm ill-equipped to do something, which is why I feel like I got to hold on to it? Or have I gotten what I need enough to implement it so I can move on? So I have books over here like Getting Things Done, right? David Allen. I have books called The Business Plan in a Day, all this stuff. I need to, I know this stuff. I know what I need to do, right? That's not a priority in my life right now. I know how to create a business plan. Why I got to keep a book on business plans, right? So it's just so many things that we got to ask ourselves so we can begin to rid ourselves of the chaos in our life. Because all the junk, y'all, creates chaos. And the truth is we don't use most of the stuff that we have.
What?
I'm learning. Be quiet. What you got to say, Chunga Cooper? So yes, I'm slowly decluttering. Another thing, guys, that I'm learning is, do you keep a lot of paperwork? Oh my God, look at the floor over there. Y'all see that, all them files? There's a lot of pens. You have too many DVDs. Complimented my husband. How many times can you watch one movie? I have too many DVDs. DVD days are over. We don't do DVDs no more. Tell your husband, let them things go.
Are you going to be able, you still going to use these right here?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I got to give it. Nicole is asking me if I can take it to the art store.
You want to go to the art store?
I said she wants to go.
Yeah, I'm saying that's fine.
So take her. No, because she said she's going to come and ask her. I said, she asked me about if she can go to the art store.
That's why you gonna get Carson? What time is it?
It's 2:30 or 2:40.
Oh, I gotta go. Bye, y'all. I gotta meet somebody. Bye. I'll see y'all later.